Morning, folks.
Morning.
This morning we are finally going to try and tackle the wall here on the drive. So we're about halfway down.
Yeah.
And the drive comes to a bit of a hump. But at this hump, the wall really narrows. It's about 6'6" wide.
Yeah, it's just a right pinch point, isn't it, on the drive?
Yeah.
That everyone moans about.
Our builders merchants can get their work van down here just fine. They say it's a little tight, but they've got no problems coming down here. But
that's quite wide, isn't it?
That was a Ford Transit work van.
Yeah, with a big pickup thing on the back, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So.
if you didn't hear Tom because he hasn't got a mic on, so they drive a Ford Transit work van. But our post lady, who's in a
Like a little narrow
ID
electric.
Buzz, is that what they're called?
Yeah,
the
Volkswagen ID Buzz.
The little electric vehicles. She's been moaning quite a bit about how narrow the drive is, to the point where she's panicking and saying that if we don't do something, she's going to refuse to deliver our mail. So it's quite important that we get this done. So the biggest problem is
Tom.
this big rock here. So this is actually the narrowest part. So we are hoping, which is why we've got Tom here. Got the whole crew here
I don't know
today.
if I can give you a bit of an idea of how wide this is. It's not very wide at all.
It's probably about 6 foot there.
Yeah, I'm used to driving down here now, and I just buzz up and down here. But
yeah, and we've got like a little SUV that comes down here just fine.
Yeah.
So the whole crew's here today. Millie's come to help as well.
Millie Moo.
He's here for the muscles.
Millie Moo's
We're
here.
gonna need it, I think, if we're going to be able to move this rock. And even the farmers' cows have come to say hello today too.
Yeah.
So full working crew today, and let's just see how this goes.
We just want to try and get it in. Yeah, try and get it in as much as we can, just to move it. Either because the wall is so wide here as well, we're either going to get it to go right over and then build across the top of it, or try and move it back in with my Jimmy bar and not my crowbar. So that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
See how we get on.
Yeah.
So I just thought we'd show you the progress that we're up to so far. We worked quite late last night trying to get this wall. Obviously we had all the stones on the drive, as you probably saw earlier, and we just obviously wanted to get it cleared so the drive was still accessible. But we've managed to push the pinch point back on the drive quite a lot. We reckon we've got about 8.5 feet now, which is absolutely brilliant compared to, what was it, 6 foot before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's really turned out well. As I say, we've done literally from there to here so far. We've still got all the earth and that to clear up along the bottom here. We're obviously not going to undermine it at all. The grass will grow back and just give it a slight little edge there. But I just want to scrape up the earth that's on the drive here. Obviously our next job, next couple of days, will be to carry on going along here. As you can see, it still sticks out here in places and that. I'd say once you get up to the top of the hump here, it actually starts to get a little wider. So yeah, this is just the worst area of the whole drive that we were conscious that we had to do something with. But I'd say this was the main bit here. You can see that massive stone there. That was the one that was actually protruding right out and making the drive really narrow, that everyone was just not wanting to come down.
Yeah.
So it just feels so much wider, doesn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. I obviously went back early. I took Millie back home. I took her back home and she zonked out on the sofa. She was so tired.
She was running around all the time.
And you and Tom finished this off, and then when I came up to see it last night, I just couldn't believe the difference.
Yeah.
I was just absolutely amazed. And then I was like, right, we've just got to make the rest of the wall look as nice as this now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was surprised. You know,
I've done it for many years.
Quite a lot of experience in, well, it's Devon stone walling.
Stone walling, yeah, which is slightly different to Irish stone walling. Devon stone walling, you use a lot of earth on that building it up, whereas over here they just use little tiny stones that just infill the actual middles and that as it goes up. So similar sort of process, but it still works so well. It's just interlocking stones to make sure it holds itself together. But no, it's come together quite well.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I say we just want to do probably about another 20 feet here of a priority, and then there's little bits going down the drive and all that, where just little areas that stick out that we just want to address. Eventually, I think long term, and I am talking long term, that it would be nice to get this done all the way down. So
it would look lovely if we could get it all looking like this.
Just do it in sections and that, because it does make your arms hurt.
The drive is like 350, well, it's over 350 metres long, so it's a lot to do.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just a case of, we'll get the priority bits done.
Yeah. But
then,
we'll just work on the other bits as we go along, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just to make it,
slowly and as and when.
Yeah. But I say this was the priority. It was becoming a big problem for us, wasn't it, with people coming down?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully everyone will be happy now.
Yeah. And even the farmers popped up by yesterday while you were doing it, and they couldn't believe how good it looked either. Yeah. So that's nice to know.
This drive is well known around the area here of being really narrow for getting vehicles and that down, and they walked down here yesterday just to have a chat, and they were like, my God, you've made such a difference there. You'll be able to have speed limit signs now going up your drive.
Yeah.
So no, very pleased. But I say, yeah, it was a long day yesterday, wasn't it, doing it? It doesn't look a lot, but the wall is probably about 4 foot wide, and as I say, some big stones there, so we were all aching a bit last night, weren't we?
Oh, I reckon it took us a good sort of hour to clear behind that stone, and then to kind of topple it over, and then with all three of us pushing, it was hard, wasn't it?
Work, yeah, it was hard work. So but no, pleased with it. But so yeah, we just thought we'd show you the progress what we're up to so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll keep dropping in various videos and all that as we go along and all that, so you can see the extent of where we're going and how nice it will. But once all this grows over again and mossy and sort of conditions to the age of the weather again, it'll just blend in like everything else does.
Yeah.
So it looks all fresh at the moment, but it does look so much better. So Tom's been busy. He's built a sawhorse. He has. We've got so many bits of wood that it's just safe to do in like a supported sawhorse. I think it's the only way of describing it. Yeah. And he's just been busy putting this together for us, just to make it a little bit easier. As I say, we've got so many bits to cut up that are slightly long, and this is a much safer way of doing it. So yeah, Tom's been a busy boy this afternoon, helping his dad and my back, shall I say, helping my back more than anything, to get these longer bits chopped up nice and safely. So yeah, thumbs up, Tom. So we're going to carry on clearing here this morning. Storm Amy came the other day and brought one of our trees down. Luckily we didn't really have much other damage apart from the one which we are going to be working on. So I'll just pan you around and show you. So this one here, as you can see, it's just riddled with ivy, and I think it's an old hawthorn, to be honest. And yeah, it brought it down with quite a crack the other night during the very strong winds. So yeah, just going to clear that up, and then I should just carry on working down this wall that we are looking to work down anyway. I need to clear these trees in here. As you can see, they've just all fallen over. So I'm going to try and drag those out. And then we'll just start working our way down here to clear, I say, all this away so the wall becomes totally visible, and then we'll work down on that corner. As we said to you before, when we get down here, there's a hollow tree right in here. As you can see, this just all needs to come out. I need to take all of the wall down right in the corner there, so we can just rebuild this whole area and yeah, make it a much more tidy area. So yeah, we'll put you on a time lapse. So you don't want to watch all that in slow speed, but so yeah, I'll put you on a time lapse, and hopefully we can make some good progress. So we've managed to do a bit more of the hedge here. I'm going to pan you around straight away so you're actually looking at what I'm talking about. As you can see on the previous videos, you saw that quite a few of these trees had fallen down in this area. We are still within where the chickens are going to be in this area, and we're working along this wall here. I don't know if you remember seeing that all these trees around here had all fallen right over into the tree just over there, just in the gap. And it's just been a hard slog, really hard slog. We've moved so much brush from it and wood that has fallen over. I'm just going to walk up here and show you what I'm on about, because it's easier to show you rather than talk about it. So just here is all the stumps yet to come out still. So we've counted up, there was actually 13 trees here. 13 trees that had actually fallen over and just blown across into the main area, which went right up here. There's still remnants of the bits that are still need cutting up. But I say it's been a hard work here, and it was so overgrown just here with it all that I've literally just been chop, 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 a little bit clear, chop, 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 you know, clear again, because it's been just so overgrown. You can't just sort of get in there and cut it all up in one lump and just clear it out. It's just literally been fighting your way through. Lots of ivy, lots of brambles again, and I say, you know, just getting these trees gone. So yeah, but I say 13 trees there were there, and it's been hard work. As I say, you know, we were saying earlier that we feel a bit deflated this week. You know, you say previous videos and all that, you've always had that good buzz, and you've had that lovely wow factor at the end of it, not just for the camera but for our own sakes as well. That you stand back and go, yes, we've really done a good job this week and it looks fantastic. This week, all right, we've spent hours doing this and, you know, days doing this, but we're still not at that wow, this looks great stage. It's coming, but I say there's just been an awful lot of work going on here that actually it just feels like we're not getting anywhere with it, but we are. You know, we know we are. It's just, I think we're just feeling a bit tired this week. What we've done, we've had so many other things going on as well. You know, we've been pulled away from the house a couple of times this week as well for various reasons, and obviously that just limits your time for what you can actually put and do, you know, on the plane, not just for you guys but for us as well, the work that we need to tackle, and also normal jobs that are going on around the homestead as well. So it's been yeah, spinning plates this week, I think is the word. And so yeah, just, you know, we'll be refreshed again. We'll start again tomorrow, and hopefully make a big difference here. And yeah, we will have that wow factor, you know, we will have that wow factor. So I'll just show you what else has been going on here. So this gap here, I'll show you from the other side as well in a minute, but this was basically, this is the walled garden that I'm in at currently, which goes up to the cottage. And this was a little opening here that the previous owners, we think, put in the wall just so they could hop through easily, there used to be horses and that in there, so they used to be able to just pop through and, you know, see the animals and feed them, whatever it may have been needed for. But say, as they've done it, they literally didn't build it very well. They've just literally taken a few stones out, piled them straight on top of the wall, and to be honest, it's made it quite unsafe. So as you can see here, you know, they're just literally thrown on top in a pile. This whole wall, not so bad this side. There's the odd area in that needs looking at, where again the tree roots, there's an old tree in there that's fallen down just right there, and if you can see that on camera, that's pulled to push this wall out. All of this is pretty much needing to go. It's just ivy, bits of dead wood. We just need a massive clear out. I want to get all the roots out of this wall because it's pulling it all down. You can see here it's just all sat inside the wall there, and it's just making it very unsafe. And likewise with this side, you know, you can't even stand on this wall at the moment because it just wants to crumble under your feet. There's roots here and here, and obviously we want to take these tree stumps out as well, you know, get those right out. So we're going to pull the wall right down to ground level, and literally start again, get the roots out on the trees here, and literally build it up again in a lovely straight line all the way across here. And yeah, it will be lovely, it will be nice, and we will have that wow factor then. You know, as I say, that wow factor is, you know, it's that encouragement that you need to, yeah, you know, we've done a great job, we know it's overgrown here, and we know that we've had to work hard to get into where we are, and yeah, we know that this is going to look beautiful probably in a couple of weeks' time, I would have thought. The wall is going to take me quite a few days to do, but yeah, it will be nice. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it again. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see in that, give us a like, thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to drop across to our Patreon if you're interested in supporting our channel on our journey. There's a buy me a coffee there as well. The links are all in the description. I say, if you like what you're seeing, you love what we're doing, you love our sort of you know, focus on what we're doing on our journey, and like to follow us along and support us, you know, please drop across to our Patreon and have a look there and see you know, see if there's something there that interests you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope you've enjoyed it. Any comments, please put them down below, whatever they may be, you know, suggestions, recommendations, anything like that, or even just a thumbs up or a like, you know, it's absolutely great. We read every single one, and we try to reply to everyone as well. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you next week. Bye.